Welcome to 5450 Pudman River Lane out in Sugar Land, Texas. When I tell y'all this house is immaculate and full of amenities, I can't wait to get y'all through here and show y'all all that it has to offer. The property is going to be 5 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, 1 half bath. Check this out, 4,688 square feet, y'all. 4,688 square feet. Also, it's going to be sitting on a little over a half-acre lot. I don't know if y'all know, but that's a really big lot with tons of space to have your backyard amenities. Wink, wink. But yeah, let's get to it. So we just entered through the grand foyer. You saw the big, beautiful chandelier, and now we're coming through the dining room and coming back through another view of the foyer that you can see there. Walking through the living room, I know you see this awesome chandelier here. Like if you look at the very tall ceilings, you're clocking in at about 21 feet in the air. Then just really looking at the big open design, and you know, you guys hear me talk about this all the time. These transitional homes where you bring that modern feel where things are open, but you have your defined traditional spaces like this wall here that separates the living room from the kitchen as well as the breakfast nook. And what I really like about this place though, guys, is the chandeliers, the way they really did the accents with the chandeliers and how the custom cabinetry flows throughout the kitchen with your double ovens. That's a feature that we love to see in homes because during the holidays, we gonna cook. Ain't that right? If you don't use it for anything else, you're gonna use it during the holidays when you have the family over, and even when you have the kids and having the parties, having that double oven to cook multiple things at the same time. You might want to have cakes cooking as well as meats, so forth and so on. But yes, we are coming through the primary bedroom. As you can see here, it does have another chandelier. So this is like the chandelier home, guys. I like the chandeliers. It's gonna have a tray ceiling with crown molding in that tray ceiling as well. Looking at 4-inch baseboards. Going into the primary bathroom, I really like the setup here because it does have your dual vanities. There's a vanity on one side that's completely separated from the other vanity on the other side, which you can see here. You have plenty of space for the mirrors to see all angles of what you look like. We have our standalone shower. Next, we have our primary closet that's gonna have custom cabinets inside of it. And one really cool feature about it is going to be the little black system that you see up there that allows you to put your winter clothes and coats up top and still have easy access to them. Look, if you guys like content like this, be sure to follow me, like the content, share it with a friend. But we shoot content like this all the time. And I love showing you guys and taking you guys on tours. If there's ever anything that catches your eye, don't hesitate to hit me up, 281-607-2094. And I'll be glad to give you guys a personal tour of any property that you see. In the Houston metropolitan area, of course. Look, another chandelier, and we're in our secondary bedroom suite. This bedroom suite is gonna have an ensuite, as you can see here. And an ensuite is just a full-blown bathroom inside of the bedroom space. So you don't have to share it with anyone, and it's behind your closed doors of your bedroom. That's an ensuite, which makes this an entire bedroom suite. Next, we're going to go up the stairs. I like the contrast of the stairs with the tread and the risers. And then looking at the handrail is that dark brown with the balusters being very, very traditional with the wrought iron traditional balusters here. Looking over the edge of the upstairs portion of the home, you can really see how large this space is. I mean, it eats up every bit of that 4,688 square feet. Next, we'll continue on and we'll take a look at some of the other secondary bedrooms after we take a look into the game room space. This game room space is going to have a tray ceiling with some built-in cabinets and shelving. Somewhat gives you an office space. One cool feature is the roof of this home. This roof will last you 100 years. That concrete tiling will last forever. I mean, at least our lifetime. Next, we'll be going into the secondary bedroom where it does share a bathroom. It's going to be considered Jack and Jill. You guys heard me talk about that a little bit before. And it actually shares a toilet as well as a tub shower combo, while you do have your vanities separated. So one room has its own separate vanity and the other room has its own separate vanity. The other secondary bedroom. And then this secondary bedroom has a really cool balcony, which you can sit on a cool winter day in Houston, because we all know that Houston don't really get cold in the wintertime. Maybe a little cool. We get about 2 to 3 days of winter. Wink, wink. Okay, let me stop winking. I know y'all tired of these winks, but just trying to say it doesn't get that cold in Texas. In Houston, at least. We're going into the media room. The media room is extremely large. It is pre-wired with surround sound in the ceilings. It does have a trade ceiling as well. I think this space would be a great space for entertaining your friends, your family, the people that matter most to you in life. I know you can see yourself like really spending time in that space. And then we're gonna go back down the stairs. Y'all, I'm telling you, like, the things that I'm about to show you gonna knock your socks off. Trust me, I know it's gonna knock your socks off. But as you look around, there's so many custom things in this home that you're not gonna see this in your builder grade homes. This is something that you'll go to the design center and you'll actually pick these things out and put them in your home. These are not builder grade products. These are top tier, high quality products throughout this property. All right, so we are here. We're in the backyard. Look at that pool. Look at that pool. That is a huge pool. Look at our covered patio space, the very high ceilings. I mean, you can pull those lights out, put up some big fans, really have a whole vibe here built into the home already. Not to mention this lake view right from the pool, y'all. Look at that. Look at this view. This view is right here from the backyard space, and it is just breathtaking. Look, the landscaping is on point. The pool is on point. I mean, you could really come here, listen to this tranquil water, and feel like you are at the spa having a relaxing time here in Sugar Land, Texas, right outside of Houston. Look at this. I just want to show y'all how big this is, how tranquil this is, what this looks like, because I know you can imagine yourself with the kids, your friends, and your family in the pool having a good time. And not to mention having all of this space, right, for entertaining. But as we continue to go along, you'll see to the right, or to my right here, you'll see a pergola as we approach that. There's a full-blown pergola. That is such a touch of class to me. Such a touch of class. Look at this space that is still here on the property. That's a lot of space, y'all. And then our outdoor kitchen. An outdoor kitchen. If you like this content, like, follow, subscribe, share, do all the things, send it to a friend, all the stuff.